the last important topic of this lesson is, children, solution of, this is one of the application of determinants. Okay, it is finding solution of system of linear equation using inverse of a matrix. I repeat, solution of system of linear equation using inverse of a matrix. Before that, children, you know that equations are of two types. Yes, an equation is said to be consistent if it has solution, and if it is said to be inconsistent if it does not have a solution. Okay, so let's do this. So I have given here a set of three linear equations. The equations is of the type a1x plus b1y plus c1z equal to d1. You have a2x plus b2y plus c2z is equal to d2. Then you have a3x plus b3y plus c3z is equal to d3. Okay, so I told you a system of equation is said to be consistent if it has solution. That means one or more solution, and it is inconsistent if it has no solution. Now I want here solution of system, right? Solution of system means it should have some solution, right? Either it doesn't have or it does not have a solution, or it has a solution, right? Now children, here I'm going to translate this in the form of a matrix. Now I'm going to make here some substitution. All the coefficients of x, y and z I'm going to put it in a matrix A, right? And all the variables x, y, z I'm going to put it in a matrix X, and your constants on your right side I am going to write it in another matrix, say B. Alright, now by this choice of A, B and X, this matrix can be written as this way. I mean, this equation can be written in the form of a matrix. Can you see here? Now this is a 3 cross 3 matrix, and this is a 1 row. This is also 3 row 1 column matrix. So when you open this, no children, you will get this back, right? Because this is a 3 row 1 column matrix. Yes or no? So this is a1x plus b1y plus c1z, which is the first step. a2x plus b2y plus c2z, which is the second step. a3x plus b3y plus c3z, this is the third step. That is equal to d1, d2, d3. Okay. Now in general, this will be ax equal to b. Now because I'm going to find using inverse, I'm going to find solution. That means I can assume that if determinant of A is not 0, that means if it is a non-singular matrix, then A inverse will exist. Yes. Now pre-multiply by A inverse on both the sides. So what do you get? A inverse A x is equal to A inverse B. Now A inverse into A is identity. So x equal to A inverse B. That means x is equal to A inverse B. That means my system of linear equation is going to give by this formula only one solution, that is nothing but unique solution. Understood? Now using this formula x equal to A inverse B, children, we are going to find solutions of given equation. That means unique solution of given equation. Okay, so that means children, this system of equation will have solution only when your determinant of A is non-zero. That means it is consistent, right? The moment your determinant of A becomes 0, children, you will not be able to find A inverse, and your system will have no solution. That means it will become inconsistent. Okay, so let's do it. So let's find first matrix A. For this matrix A will be 5, 2, 7, 3. That means all constants on your left side. Your x will be your variables x and y, and your b will be your right hand side values. Okay, so let's find A inverse. What is A inverse? A inverse is, you know how to find A inverse. A inverse is 1 upon A adjoint of A. Now no need to do elementary transformation method because you know this. So 15 minus 14 is 1. Now adjoint of A, you know the position. This position is negative, this position is negative. So first row, first column. First row, second column. You will have to write here. Second row, first column. Second row, second row, second column. So I got my A inverse, right? So what is my formula? Now determinant of A is non-zero, no children? Here I know that determinant of A is not 0. So therefore x will be equal to A inverse B. So what is my A inverse, children? I have computed here what it is. 3 minus 7 minus 2, 5. And my B is given in the question as 4, 5. But what is x here? It is xy. So simplify this. So what do I get here? 3, 4. Now You know that this is a 2 cross 2 matrix. This is a 2 row 1 cross. So final answer will be 2 row 1 column. So it will be 12 minus 10 to minus 28 plus 25. Minus 28 plus 25 is minus 3. Yes. So value of x is 2. Value of y is minus 3. So you can check here by putting value of x is 2. Okay. So 5 2s are 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. Got it? The same way let us do for 1 3 cross. These are very very simple problems, children. You should get full marks for this kind of application of determinants. Area of a triangle, collinearity, equation of a line passing through points, etc. Okay, they are very very simple and application level questions will come for 6 to 7 marks. Now for this let us write the matrix. Now this matrix is little different. Here x, y, z, here x is not there. So I have to write here 0 when I am writing the matrix. It is 2, 1, 1, 1 minus 2 minus 1, 0, 3 minus 5. Alright. Now x you know it will be x, y, z. B you know children it is 1, 3 by 2 and 9. Now before finding A, I have to make sure that determinant is not 0. Otherwise, A inverse will not be there. Okay, so let us find it. So, let us expand along first row or first column, no problem. So, 2 times 10 plus 3. Yeah? 10 plus 3 minus 1 time minus 5 plus 1 time 3. So how much it is? 26 plus 5 plus 3. So answer is 34. Understood? 10 plus 3 minus 1 time minus 5 plus 1 time 3 because it is 0. So 13 plus 2, 26 plus 5, 31 plus 3, 34. So this is not equal to 0. Therefore I can write A inverse X. So now X is equal to A inverse B. So A inverse B. Okay, A inverse. What is A inverse? Okay, we have not found A inverse. Sorry. So I have to find A inverse. Shall I do it here? That means I have to find A11, A12. Now I am doing this here because children it is a 3 cross 3 matrix. So orally if I do I may go wrong. Okay. So I am doing here. A31, A32, A33. Now you put negative for all the positions which are not even position. So minus and minus here. Okay, so A11 first row first column. So it is 10 plus 3 30. First row second column. So it is minus 5. So but minus and minus will become plus 5. First row third column. So it is 3. Second row first column. So it is minus 5 minus 3 minus 8. So it will be plus 8. Second row second column. So it is minus 10. Second row, children see second row second column. The second row third column. It is 6 but minus 6 will come. Okay, now third row first column. So it is minus 1 plus 2. Minus 1 plus 2, 1. Yes, third row first column. Minus 1 plus 2. Third row second column. It is minus 2, minus 1, minus 3. Minus of minus 3 will be plus 3. Understood? Third row second column. Minus 2, minus 1. So minus 3. Minus will be plus 3. Third row third column. Minus 4, minus 1. Minus 5. So now I have just a matter of writing this. So A1, 1, 3. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. 3, 1, 3, 2 and 3, 3. So this is my X. So now I am going to write X equal to A inverse of B. What is my B? 1, 3 by 2 and 9. Okay, this is given in my question. Yeah, B. Substitute here. 1 by 34, keep it as it is. Okay, let's solve here. Again, this is a 3 cross 3. This is a 3 row 1. So your answer will be 3 cross 1. So it is 13 plus 2 4 is 8 plus 12 plus 9. This is 5, 2 5s are minus 5 and 3. Minus 5 and 3, minus 15 plus 27. It is 3, 2 and 6 will be 3. Minus 3 and 3 minus 9. Minus 45. So solve this. Minus 10 plus this is 17, no? And this is minus 6 minus 45 is minus 51. So this is 34 by 34 by 34. Then this is 17 by 34 and this is minus 51 by 34. That means minus 3 by 2. So this is actually 1/2 minus 3 by 2. Okay, that's all for today, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.